Hello, Bingothon, and Sunshine Community viewers. Back. Well, actually, no, I am back because I commented earlier today. PK's back.
I'm more back.
He's more back than I am.
Yep. Yeah,
Game
we get round 2 now, Pog.
Yep. So
Row control, more Pog than invasion.
game 2. If you didn't see game 1, should have, but Danny won, so that's all you need to know. And now we are playing row control, which is Danny's pick. So
Yep. Yeah, and this is like it's Danny favored, but it's not that bad.
Definitely depends on how the card plays out, as most things do.
Yeah, it's very rare where you at this level where like the match is just decided immediately. Outside of rogue invasion cards that happen, it's usually fine. Yeah, Danny's stream is
Having some
exploded
difficulties at the moment. See, we cursed it.
Yeah, we did it. Oh, damn it. Oh, it's back.
Screen. Oh, it's back. All right, uncursed.
All right. They are, Jeff.
They are, Jeff.
Damn it, Jeff. Do it again.
Yes. Alright. Bully the player into saying R. Alright, we're getting underway, finally. Game 2. Very hyped. So, once again, JeffCompass versus
gelato!
Danny. If Danny wins, he will be moving on. If Jeff wins, play game 3.
Yep, icy gelato. That's
Holy
row 1.
Row 1. Holy
that's a
row
gelato row. Whoa,
Jesus.
That's weird.
Alright.
Yeah,
what else do we got?
That is gelato. Row 2 is Bianco Rico.
Yeah, we've got 4 and 5 bosses again. Lovely.
Yep.
Not a fan of row 3 whatsoever. Kind of not great.
It's kind of just a Rico row.
Mostly Rico, I would say, yeah.
Although you can do something weird with like 4 bosses, Delfino Rockets, or run a hidden and suffer
8
for some
from 1
reason.
and gelato.
8 from 1 and gelato. Yeah, let's go. All right.
Yeah, actually, Rico pretty solid with row 3 and 4. You got 5 enemies, 45 total, 6 Rico shines, Rico hundreds, 4 bosses, so that all works out really nicely. Row 5, you got
3 secrets, 200s,
10 hundos, and Goldbergs.
That's a weird row.
Wow. Okay, so really, Delfino and Rico and gelato heavy.
Yep, Delfino, Rico, gelato.
Sprinkle of bosses and Pinna.
Yep. Yeah, so the weird thing is like, yes, row 1 has this gelato play, but it kind of doesn't do anything after that.
If there were like reds on the cards, that would be so much better.
Yeah, it needs something else to work, because it has bosses, but what else do you win in those rows? You have to like 5 from 2 Bianco gelato.
Right, like
you could do 2 rockets?
Yeah, you would get 2 rockets, like Rico Gelato or something like that, with Ember Cuties. It would be really awkward, but I'm sure someone can make it work.
Yeah, like there's a point where eventually gelato works, and they just have to figure out when that is. But is it before someone gets pin a yellow button? I don't know.
On this card, probably not. Right, with the Rico progress?
Yeah, probably not. Rico's really good.
I wouldn't even be surprised if someone just hard rushed Rico, like 2 Rico 6.
It's definitely not bad. Well, Rico 6 might be a bit of a stretch.
at least Rico 4, right? For enemies, you get maybe even Rico 5. Like you get bosses out of it, so you probably like it's just like this weird trade-off with M graffitis and then like enemy blues and secret shrines down in row 5. And it's like all this weird like I need all this progress.
Bianco into Rico is really good here. So I told Peaches this. Because he was asking me last week, how do I beat Danny? And Danny, I told him that Danny always starts a slow progression-based goal. So 2 rockets is the main one of those. There's also 3 secrets, 5 enemies. He's 100% doing Bianco into Rico.
Yeah, that's like probably the safest start.
And it's gonna be up to Jeff to see how he can figure out how to counter that. Because there's also weird things, like there's the weird dynamic of, oh, I have to do travel skip or something. Yeah. If he wants to pure rush 2 rockets. I don't expect... Yeah, this is weird, because row 1 has the gelato play, but it's kind of bait. 2 gelato hiddens is
very much so.
bait.
Very much so.
So how could you unlock the gelato play is kind of the question that you have to ask. If you do Bianco into Rico, it definitely is unlocked because, yeah.
Like, there's... If Jeff wants to, he can race Danny to this Bianco Rico. Otherwise, in my opinion, frankly, I'm still seeing this hard rush Rico. Like, just sit in Rico and then go to Pinna. In my opinion, right? You do...
I think you could do, like, a 5 enemies rush. Like, Rico 4, go to Gelato, enemy, with the secret to just have Gelato as a potential. And then go back to Rico.
Right? Yeah, Rico 4 plus Gelato 1 plus Pinna as your 3 secrets, and just sack Bianco entirely.
Yep. That'd be good.
Right, and then with that, you kind of work on like a row 3, row 4 type play, and then you can potentially just like sneak in Gelato at some point. Versus Danny is just like, uh-oh, I didn't win the Rico goals that I needed, so now I need to go to Pinna or something instead of Gelato, because Gelato sucks.
Yep. Yeah,
you
so
in Pinna.
You want to win 2 rows early and then go to Gelato. Or, like, make it so that when you go to Gelato, you'll finish off the rest of the rows. Because obviously, like, 2 rockets is technically doable in Gelato. It's not gonna happen. Because Bianco into Gelato is really good. But you can win enemies. You can win, something. I don't know. You can win bosses. You can get ahead to 6 Rico Shines decently.
God, this is gonna be so interesting with 4 and 5 bosses.
But the thing is like, Danny's just gonna do Bianco 3 into Rico 4 into Gelato. So you just lose 3 secrets as well.
Does Danny pick up the rocket in Bianca? Is there any reason to?
2 rockets.
2 rockets. Do you
2 rockets? Now? 2 rockets. Enemies.
I guess you could finish Bianco 4 since there's 7 birds, but that would require some push on row 4 if you start Bianco.
Yeah, that wouldn't be that good. Honestly, you could probably just leave after the rocket.
Yeah, maybe pick up like a couple of blues over there.
Honestly, what you probably should do is just go grab the other enemy on the windmill and then exit area there.
2 Bianco, 3 Rico, and you don't have to get into 4.
Yep.
Which would save, about...
Although then you still want secrets anyway, so whatever.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
I don't know, this is weird.
Oh, Jeff got on the tree.
It's not impossible for Deep Bianco to be on this card. It's just kind of awkward and not as great as some other plays.
It's like a mid-game thing. When you eventually like secure 5 bosses with PD2 or something, that'd be when you want to do that.
If like somehow Rico and Pinna just like gets evenly split, then yeah, like this may potentially become like I need to do Bianco 5 for a boss and then have that 7th bird access type thing, but that's probably not going to happen.
So we also could see something like a 3 secrets rush. From Danny. The thing is Danny has like 3 different goals he's probably choosing between right now in secrets, rockets, and enemies.
Oh yeah, we never really acknowledged it, but blues do suck. Okay.
Yeah, blues. Well, blues are okay.
15 M's is fine, but 16 Pianta is completely useless on this card.
Yeah, 16 Pianta is awful.
7 birds is kind of not great. 5 enemies is good. 45 totals is fine, but 70 totals also kind of sucks. So.
Yeah, so I mean 70 is just a win con later.
That's a I need to get 13 shines from Delfino as my like last row 5 goal.
Yeah, which honestly is fine.
So it's just kind of funny. Danny doing underbell. Jeff immediately starting Bianco.
16 Pianta is like a we split the gelato goals. Yeah. Yeah, I agree there. So Danny wants Rico right away. So I'm guessing he thinks enemies is highest priority.
Which is definitely fair assumption on this card, I would...
Yep.
In my
but
opinion,
Jeff
I think starting anything with Rico is good.
Yeah, I mean, definitely having Rico prog is not a bad thing.
Terrible spider.
Yep, Jeff got screwed. Oh,
still made that. That's insane.
Not grabbing the M, that's noted.
Not picking up the M. That's interesting.
M's is kind of weird on this card because you really want to rush like secrets, rockets, or enemies, and enemies. One of the two. M's is just kind of there. It's an okay goal, but
it becomes more important if you don't win bosses.
Yep.
In 5 from 2 type thing.
Yep. Yeah, 15 M's is and this is an interesting start because we're not just seeing like a pure race. Because I do think starting 2 rockets or starting 3 secrets is probably the 2 best starts.
Sets you up really well.
Yeah, because it's ridiculous. Like, just having that Bianco access is so good. Okay, so...
Yeah, I mean, Jeff doesn't need that M for 15 M graffiti, so it's fine. It's better than... If it was like 17 M graffitis, I'd definitely be frowning a lot more, but since it's 15, it's like, alright, whatever, you can avoid at least 1 or 2.
Yeah, I mean, you can just do it in Pinna if you really need to. Could also mean that he might be eyeing 16 Pianta Blues later. Which obviously is a little weird here, because it's not a good goal, but...
Alright, just like Wiggler Rush into 10 yellow buttons into 16 Piana, because you don't want to do 2 hits.
I don't want to enter Sandbird.
I don't want to enter Sandbird. I'm not winning 5 from 2. Screw it, I'm going to do Pianta.
Yep.
I'm sure in some universe, the 7th bird is in Pianta.
Yep, there's definitely a universe where that's the case, and I guarantee you that person loses. Unless it's JJ. JJ probably would win somehow.
JJ's first click is 7 birds on this card.
Yeah, that sounds like a JJ. He doesn't even click 8 from 1 right away. He just clicks the birds. He, like, leaves after grabbing the bird.
Alright. Jeff, yep, just happily in Bianco, while Danny happily in Rico. Just splitting the starts here.
Yep, so Danny notably grabbing blues.
Yep, has quite a few M's.
Yep.
Jeff taking a death in Bianca 3, never feels good. Starting a match with a Bianca 3 death. That is a surefire way to have tilt set in.
Yeah, looks like JJ bullying. Damn right. Keep up.
No, it's JJ appreciation hours.
I already bullied him though.
Okay, well I'm appreciating. You're bullying. You're toxic.
Yeah, I know I'm toxic.
Who let this guy on comms? Wait, he's staff. No, he's organizer.
Yep, I'm gonna ban staff. I can ban you.
Pure chaos.
Yep. Just wait for season 4 when I up the chaos.
Play chaos bingo.
Chaos bingo, damn right.
Jeff,
by season 6, it'll just be chaos sunshine for bingo.
Now, I like this less because Jeff didn't pick up any M's in Bianco. Right, he didn't pick up the rocket, he didn't pick up any M's. And if he goes just straight into Rico, then that's just like inherently worse than just starting Rico,
I
in
think
my
he's
opinion.
just going here is odd. I'd like a travel skip.
Nope, he's doing the boat.
That's a vibe. It's a good boat. He might be changing plans just because he died.
That is true.
Which,
nope.
yeah, it makes sense.
Into Rico.
What he does know is that Danny probably didn't start 15M.
The clip would come about in a minute, maybe 30 seconds, but yeah.
True.
Unless Danny, like, Bianco, 1, grab, leave, Delfino, 2 Delfino Shine and Rico.
Jeff has no interest in M's.
He does not seem to care right now about Row 2. Might just be, like, awkwardly boss rushing plus secret rushing.
I mean, I said before, I don't think M's is that good of a goal here. Because, like, 5 bosses and 5 from 2 are just better.
They are better.
And, like, you don't want to do totals anyway.
But you need one of the other 2, though, right? If 5 bosses, 5 from 2 is great, but you don't really want 70 totals, and if you do, it's a long-term goal.
It means he wants rockets.
He wants rockets, but he didn't pick up them. So.
Yeah, which is odd, but I don't know if he's rushing it. I think he thinks 3 secrets is the big goal.
Serena, any value on this card? I mean, there is bosses, but other than that, is it like worth?
Yeah, there's no reason.
I guess there is Serena hidden in row 3, but I don't know.
Yeah, Serena hidden is an odd goal.
It might be worth, I guess, if you like win 4 bosses but lose Rico hundreds at that point.
If you do like 4 bosses with Manta and just hold that hostage, it's fine.
Yeah, that might be a pretty solid idea coming up.
But again, then you have to win like 8 from 1 or Delfino Rocket, which are both disgusting, but
it's kind of gross. This is interesting.
Oh,
we are.
Everything went
causing chaos. So Jeff in Rico 2 right now. Rico 3. I think he's in Rico 3. Danny's probably entering Rico 4, picking up the enemies right now, I'd imagine.
Something is happening. Statsmen in shambles, yeah.
Yep. Gotta love people picking up blue coins when you can't see them picking up blue coins.
Yep. There is some amount of blues happening on the screen.
Oh no, Jeff and Rico too. Okay, thought he did that, but I think I watched Danny do that. My mind blurred together. I'm just gonna assume Danny's picking up all the enemies. Okay.
Oh, we're back. Oh,
kind of.
Oh. Kind of back.
Oh.
We are no longer back.
Alright, we get to do some soul reading until some clicks come out.
Yep, so my guess is Jeff wants secrets. Danny wants enemies. Is he doing this in 3 or 4? He's doing this in 4.
Yeah, he'll have all 4 here, and then can go to Gelato.
Yep. So
Penna, but probably Gelato.
Yep. Which I don't think Jeff's too sad about, because he'll get 3 secrets. He should get 2 rockets.
Actually, Jeff might win enemies if he does the 3 here, and then goes to Bianco 4, picks up the rocket, because Danny's going to do the secret.
Yeah, that could win him it. That'd be weird.
And it looks like Jeff's in the sewers right now, in 3.
Oh, this is cute. Because he's going to go grab the rocket.
Right.
And then Rico 3, and then go back to Bianco and try to grab everything in Bianco.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, and Secrets is the safe play for him right now. So, Secrets is like the one that he can probably assume he has.
Mm-hmm.
If he's making the call that Danny started Rico.
Yeah. Because Danny still ultimately has to open Gelato and /or Penna to get the last enemy. and then if Jeff knows he started Rico, then he has to suffer through a Bianco too.
Yep.
So this could be an interesting 5 enemies plus 2 rockets kind of steal.
I mean, if he gets all 3 of those goals, damn.
That would be insane. Right? Because Danny's left with just like, I must shine up on you, Enrico, and that's about it. And like M graffitis.
Yeah.
Okay, Jeff is now back in Bianco.
Oh, Jeff is making a good call.
I'm gonna assume he picked up 3 enemies and the rocket and is now back.
I know he got the rocket. I'm assuming he got the shine. My throat is giving out. People arrive.
Don't know if this is a restreamer moment, or if this is a DLC moment, or if this is a runner moment, but we're having a moment. Nonetheless, yeah, Jeff is going to be in a pretty happy position here. Okay, there's the 5 enemies clicked, which seems about right. Delaying 2 rockets, though. Danny definitely sobbing. So that probably was not by much that he lost that goal.
Yeah. Yeah, that's... Ooh.
Like, I would say, like, 20 seconds, maybe? 20 to 30, if that.
Yeah. Yeah, now Danny's like, alright, I need M's, probably. Jeff's going to grab this M.
Alright, this play only worked out because Jeff just, like, completely did not pick up M's at all, or, like, any other blues for that matter.
Yeah.
Which is a pretty strong call to make early on.
Yep, blues just weren't very good here. And now they're a little better. Bianca 4, good setup.
Good setup. Yeah, if you still think that Danny's not doing, or didn't start Bianco, then Three Secrets is safe-ish. That being said, you didn't finish Rico 4, but... it's not hard to open Gelato, do Gelato 1, and then, like, go back to Rico. And speaking of which, finishing a Bianco 4 is going to be good for Jeff if he ends up winning 6 Rico Shines, because Danny's probably going to win 45 totals at this rate. Jeff is definitely somewhere right now, doing something. Danny moving along in Gelato. Ooh. Jeff finished 4 as in 5. This is interesting, because now 4 bosses is at risk for Danny.
Yep. And this is still secret progress, too, so...
yeah, still secret progress, still 8 from 1 progress, 7 Bluebirds progress. Ultimately, what this Jeff is trading with doing this is, he loses Pinna race, though I don't know if he actually ever cared about Pinna on this card, and Gelato is still, like, up in the air, but you are down a shine in it.
Yep. Yeah.
Danny making the call to come to Bianco.
Yeah, he's like, I need 2 rockets. Which is really weird that Jeff hasn't clicked it yet.
Still delaying that, yeah, pretty heavily.
Like, that's not a delay goal, I don't think.
He might click it when he's done with Bianco 5, but that's pretty risky.
Yeah, I mean, this is a very risky delay. He has to be, like, reading Danny right now.
He's watching what video there is still on, on the stream. He's stream sniping.
Yep, definite stream sniping, keep him.
Did Danny pick up the rocket in 4? I don't think he did, right? I think he just went straight from the boat to the blooper. I don't think he ever picked up the rocket, so I don't think it's actually
we might have missed it, but
in danger.
I would say probably no. He definitely went right to the blooper and not grabbed the rocket. So
yeah, he couldn't even get it unless he re-entered, which is just a blessing for Jeff in disguise for delaying this so much.
Danny trading now instead of Bianca 3 is really odd.
He went to Bianco to finish M graffitis.
Yeah, but at that point you do Bianca 3 for the 3 secrets clip.
Right? Because if you're gonna do that trade, right, shouldn't you just trade and then get the M graffitis in Pinna?
Yeah.
At that rate, if you feel like it's close-ish? Yeah, I don't know. This is weird. This match is weird so far. This is chaos.
This is definitely chaos. Especially as my voice slowly dies.
Oh, he didn't have enough M's? Well, he should have picked up more in Rico.
He should have. Okay, so I have no idea why Jeff is still delaying rockets.
Hey, Jeff, now going back to Rico, potentially to swoop in 6 Rico and 4 bosses, and potentially just picking up Rico 4 for the secret, and then going to Gelato 1. This is wild.
I don't even think he goes Gelato 1. He can. Wait, Jeff, I thought you already got this.
Oh, I guess he didn't. I guess he fell down and then bailed on it.
Okay. No, he went over here.
If he fall down and then just exit area, I guess that's what happened.
It has to be. Because he should have had Rico 3 done.
Yeah. I blame the video lag.
True. I blame Armada.
Okay, so Danny sees that and goes, cool, I'm in Pinna.
He should now know that Secrets is the important click. Because Jeff will do Rico 4 into Bianco 6, probably.
Alright, if Jeff has a pretty good option, select now with 7 bluebirds.
Yep.
As long as he still wins the Rico Shines.
Danny has 2 right now, and then Pinna 2. 2 secrets. So, this will be Jeff's second. He has access to a third without an unlock.
Yep. Either Bianco 6 or Gelato 1. If he wants to open Gelato and still make progress towards Pinna and other stuff. Danny's at like 35 blues right now, ish. I think
it's a lot of blues.
I think he traded in 20. So
now it's interesting what Jeff does. If he doesn't want secrets, he can just do Rico 5 right now.
I feel like blues would just make more sense if Danny actually finished out Rico though.
I agree.
Oh, he does have 45. Okay, so he did trade it in 30 with the.
Okay, so Jeff chooses to take 6 Rico Shines. He loses 3 secrets for this, but maybe he doesn't want the row. This also sets up better for 4 and 5 bosses. 8 from 1 is really good then. God, Rico's so busted.
Yeah, Rico's really good. That's why I honestly was fine with the deep Rico rush early. Like, it may not necessarily be the best option, but I still feel like it has a good surprise factor.
Yeah. Also, I guess Jeff's 5 from 2 now is really good.
Yep, because he has 4 out of Bianco.
Yep. And he has a bad one out of the way, so... No, Rasmus. No, I am not. But we're okay.
Yeah, this is really good for Jeff and really just, like, interesting for Danny right now. There's the 4 bosses click.
Yep. So now Danny probably thinks he's ahead in Pinna.
Jeff actually just wins off Bianca and Rico.
Yep.
If he gets 7 bluebirds.
Yep.
That's insane.
Yep. So Jeff probably should go to, Bianco 6 is probably the best play right now.
I mean, he still has to suffer through a Rico hundreds and actually getting all the bluebirds, but still, like, if he can manage that,
yep,
he's in a really good spot to just take this victory with a 9-goal rush.
Yep. Yep. Bianco Rico is nuts here. So he lost secrets, so now we'll probably do 3R instead.
Yeah, bird into 3R would be good. Since there's no point in doing 6 anymore.
Yep.
Ooh, Danny making the call to go back to Rico now.
Yep, that could make it interesting.
Could potentially try and steal 6 Rico, which Jeff wouldn't be ready for.
Could also take Rico hundreds, which is kind of gross, but doable.
Yeah. Ooh, damn. Yeah, this is a really good call from Danny, honestly.
Yep. Jeff doing this with Rocket.
Let's go, hitting red hoverless, not being on card.
He almost got screwed, but...
He could have had a limp rocket there.
Yep.
That would have been definitely a side of it. Yeah, Danny's in a really good position. Ooh, Jeff.
Oh boy.
Like, if Danny does Rico hundreds right now, 4-6 from Rico, and then goes and does, like, Manta for 5 bosses.
Yep. I mean, Jeff's just gonna do Rico 6 right now, so...
Does he?
He has to.
Okay, there's 5 from 2.
Look, Danny can't stop for Rico hundreds right now, he has to do 6.
Yes, if he wants to steal 6 Rico. She is doing, yep. So Jeff's gonna lose his goal, unless Danny dies or misses the coin / shine a lot.
Yep.
So Jeff's gonna be very sad. So now, because of this, row 1 looking juicy for Danny.
Yep.
And Jeff.
The thing is, Jeff might have to do Mecha first.
Did Danny do PD, or did he just get the lose and dip?
I'm pretty sure he did PD. Yep, Jeff is a little sad now. It's not the end of the world, but
okay,
it's still sad because he had like a very clean win con, and it just doesn't matter now.
Okay, so Danny does have 3 bosses. He did not do PD, so he still has to do PD for 5 bosses.
Then he got blues and dipped. Oh, okay.
Okay, so yeah, now he's gonna make the call to go back to Pinna, which
Pinna's fine. If Jeff just makes a call to do like 8 from 1 with Rico hundreds right now, and then secure 5 bosses, he's still in the better spot. He can also choose to go do Gelato.
Like Gelato with Wiggler as your 5th boss.
Yep.
It's kind of a little bit risky since you haven't opened Gelato yet, but...
Yep.
I mean, your other option is Mecha or Manta, so...
I mean, Manta's not too bad for Jeff right now. Just because then he can hold the Serena hidden hostage, then he just needs Rico 100, pretty much. Which is why Rico 100 and Manta would be really strong here. Because that immediately forces Danny into Gelato.
Okay, Danny gonna pick up 10 yellow buttons. Coins.
Jeff chooses to enter. He's trying to make up his mind.
Okay, the 10 yellow button click might make Jeff go for Serena after this. Oh, Danny not clicking it at all.
Yep. That is strong. He knows Jeff has no way of being in Pinna right now.
Yep, with the 4 bosses and 5 from 2, Danny can infer that it's all just Bianco Rico progress. Yep.
Yeah, he can say that and then delay that until he sees 5 bosses.
Jeff got up to the hidden and thought about it. He's like, wait a minute, okay. Gonna go get the actual shine to spawn in first.
Oh, Danny clicked it anyway, which is fine, because if he delayed it until Jeff clicked 5 bosses, he would have lost the goal. Well, maybe, if Jeff decided to do the Gelato play now. Jeff still wants birds. That is not a good call here.
Yeah, you should just give up on row 4 at this point, since you lost 6 Rico. But I think Jeff is definitely like, I didn't have a backup plan for losing 6 Rico.
Yep.
Yeah, 8 from 1 Rico would be a good call, as well as 5 bosses would be a good call to close out row 2.
Yep.
I think Rico is a little bit more valuable, question mark, but at this point they pretty much are like even value in what Jeff needs to do.
Okay, so Jeff's starting Rico 100s, which is fine. This is a good call.
Meanwhile, Danny finishing up grabbing Yoshi. So we'll have better Serena access.
The good thing for Jeff right now is that 6 Pinna is not contested at all, and Danny's committing to it for reasons unknown.
This match is like so interesting.
Yep.
Oops, I'm sorry, my mic just exploded.
It was only very slight.
Danny re-entering Pinna. Yeah, Danny's just like hard committing this row 4 play right now.
Yeah, which is this is not good timing for it. Unless he tries the 8 from 1 here, which would be bad.
You should have just done that in Rico since he already has 6 Rico dives.
Absolutely.
Like, even if you don't do Rico 100, you should still consider the 8 from 1 Rico with, like, Rico 7 and then, like, I don't know, either one of the hiddens or Rico 8. Rico 8's probably faster.
Yep.
Because then you force Jeff into Rocket / Serena hidden, which is kind of gross.
Fundo, Pog.
Pinna 100s. Okay.
So yeah, he's committing to 8 from 1 in Pinna right now.
This is still fine because Danny needs row 5 to win at this rate, looking like. Or at least wants it. I don't know if he necessarily needs it, but probably will need it at this rate, since row 2 and 3 are going to be RIP.
Yep.
So this is a good start for Pinna 100s and 200 coins, right? You can just pick up Delfino right after this and it'd be easy peasy.
Yep.
It's just, when does Danny make the call to go Gelato?
I do not know.
Since Danny technically has slightly better Gelato progress, by having Gelato 1 done, whereas Jeff only has the hidden done, but it's not really, like, that big of a difference.
Yeah, the hidden was a really weird call for Jeff, because, like, 1, birds isn't very good for you anymore, and then 2, Gelato hidden sucks for you.
Now, if Jeff makes the call right now to do Delphine Hards just to block 200 coins, that would be insane.
Be cute.
Not gonna do it. Yeah.
I think you have to do A from 1 first, and I don't think Danny's gonna do 200s right away. Because there's no good way of defending row 5 with like 1 play.
Yeah, no, it's definitely understandable to do Rico 7. Because if Jeff just commits Gelato at this point, he does win.
Yep.
Assuming Danny still only has 3 bosses, and
yeah,
it would have been better. Yeah, the Gelato 1 play now would have been really nice for Jeff instead of the hidden.
Yeah, because Danny's going to go to Gelato. And he just needs 1 of those goals and then to go to Pianta.
Right, so at this rate, Danny probably just picks up the hiddens and then forces Jeff into the slow shit.
Now, Jeff...
do Mecha for the 5th boss?
Plate for 5 bosses, and also he might be looking at 6 pinup shines. Because Danny has not shown anything more than pin a 3.
Ooh, Danny doing Gelato 2. Interesting. He might just commit to the deep Gelato then.
Danny only has 5 pin shines, right?
Danny has 5 right now, so he can't click it. Yeah, he has 1 through 4 in hundreds.
Yep.
So if the hundreds click would come out when Jeff enters 2, which would be nice.
Yep. Yeah, that would scare Jeff away. Because pin of 200s is a strong play for Jeff. He also could just try to go take pin of 6 or 6 pin of shines and like call a bluff or something. Because Danny's gonna commit to Gelato right now.
Yeah, Jeff is unfortunately like getting consequences from his own actions by virtue of like didn't finish 6 Rico, so now he's in this position, and then he like didn't finish the birds and Gelato, so now he's in this position where it's like, oh, I could have just gotten both birds here, and then it would be fine since I already have the 7th bird.
Yep, Jeff now knows that that is 5 pin of shines. Unless Danny decided to do pin of 200s after having pin of 3 done, but you know.
Okay, a minimum of 4 at least, but probably 5. If not 6, and it's just like...
Danny just got robbed.
That was kind of gross.
That was dumb.
I'm jealous. Mirror was definitely in his favor, and it just didn't want to work.
Yeah, like, usually you can tell that one just looked dumb.
Oh, this is so weird. This is so weird.
I think a lot of this is going to come down to how far Danny commits in Gelato.
Yeah, like, Jeff can make the call to just leave Pinna, right?
Yep.
He gets 5 bosses, he does, like, Delfino hundreds into Goldbirds, into just, like, 13 shines from Delfino, straight ref or something like that.
Yeah, that'd be a doable play.
While Danny's just suffering through Gelato.
Danny now knows that is Pinna. Or if he clicked Wiggler right now, then Danny was really sad, but...
Yeah. Danny still might be scared about him delaying Wiggler, but I think Danny has to, like, have the courage to still go for it anyways.
So now we see what Jeff does. Goes back into Pinna. Okay. So...
I mean, Pinna hundreds here is still not terrible.
Yeah. I mean, he can do Pinna hundreds, but I think he's...
Now, that being said, also, if Jeff just, like, hard commits 6 Pinna shines and Danny never comes back in time, Jeff's still in a good position as long as he picks up the other bird here.
Yeah, because Danny could be like, yep, 6 Pinna shines is mine, I'll go to a second 100.
Alright, I'll do my second 100, or something like that, after 2 Gelato hiddens, or Sandbird blues.
Yep, and that'd be interesting.
Jeff could just potentially somehow sneak out row 4, because I I think Jeff really just hard committed row 2, 3, and 4 and did not make a plan for anything else.
Yep.
He definitely wanted to play a 9-goal route on this card, and he's having to adapt to losing 6 Rico.
Yep. And I don't think he realizes that he technically has other plays that he could do. But, well, one other play. He still has a realistic shot at row 5, it's just garbage.
Yeah, I didn't see a shine count, but he's pretty far away from Noki, so...
He only needs 1 shine and then a trade.
Okay. That's not that bad, but he's also didn't do, like, any Delphino shines. So.
Yeah.
It has, like, no blues.
Yeah, just doing 13 shines from Delphino with no blues, kind of painful.
Which, you know, Danny at least has, like, 45, if not 50, so... I do think, though, that if Jeff...
Oop.
I really would have liked it if Jeff did Delphino hundreds into Pinna, 6 from Pinna, because then that forces Danny to, like...
Delphino rush,
Noki, and then, like, eventually go back to Pinna at some point. But Jeff might be worried that, like, if he did that, or if he was thinking about doing Jeff, he might be worried
Danny going?
Danny would go back to Pinna. Yeah, Jeff is gonna be...
Yeah, Jeff loses now.
Definitely not in a winning position anymore. At this point, Jeff like has to hard commit row 5 and pray.
Yep. Yeah, and Danny just has a win con right now in row 1, so he's just gonna do row 5 after this shine.
All right, Def should do 50 here, Goldberg 50, Delphino hundreds, Noki.
Yep.
And then like just pray that you have the best Delphinos of your life.
Yep.
And this kind of just like snowballed from Jeff going for 5 from 2 and Danny making the call to do 6 Rico, which, like, I respect Jeff for making the call to do 5 from 2 because it seemed definitely like the correct choice. And then Danny just like was like, I'm gonna just decline all of your hard work by doing 6 Rico now.
Yep. Yeah. He probably should have committed to the 6 Rico shines before 5 from 2. Danny didn't really have a way of getting a second 5 from 2. And I think that's something you probably could call.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, although you don't know what he did, so... Oop.
Yeah. Jeff having some movement and then seeing the click is... Now he's like, well... F.
Well, shit. So
yeah,
Delphino hundreds is the right call now.
Got hundreds plus bird. Okay, Danny's gonna do
Could
hundreds.
do Goldbird. Okay, he's doing the hundreds.
Yeah. Now Jeff would have to make the call to hard commit Gelato and Pianta.
Yep. Which he is. That's a weird bonk. Player Pianta? Aw, you coward.
What? What? Oh, okay, Danny's just split playing 215 shots from Delphino.
Which is fine.
Yeah. You haven't seen Jeff click anything since 5 bosses, so you don't really know what he's up to?
You know he has 100 right now, so...
Yeah, this is... not looking great for Jeff.
Yeah.
What an interesting match, though.
Yep.
Really interesting card and really interesting match. I think this is one of my favorite matches I've seen all season.
This was a very interesting match because Jeff
And
tried
honestly,
to nine golem.
Yeah.
It was just a little, not too much. Oop, oop. He wants the life. For...
Pick up the life that does not exist on the card.
Yeah, and also he has 4 already, so...
Yeah, I think Jeff just care anymore. Well, maybe he doesn't care. Maybe that's rude of me to say, but I think he knows that it's like 99% not in his favor to win.
Yep.
Okay. Gelato 1, probably gonna go do Pianto 1 now. No? Oh, a little too far away to do fast movement. Yeah, has to split Gelato and Pianta. I do think doing at least Pianta 1, and then going back to Gelato is fine.
You could also do Pianta 1
if you're playing to win. Yeah, doing Pianta 1 100 is right now before Danny finishes Delfino 100.
Slows him down! Not enough!
Danny's suffering. You do make him waste,
you know.
Yeah, it's a little late, but you do make him waste like a minute. Suffering.
Yep.
Get Goldbird. Getting scammed by boxes and chain chomp mechanics. Yeah.
Being bullied.
Yeah, damn. Jeff definitely wanted to win this one really badly, and he had the route too. Just
yeah, like, they made one really good call, and it kind of shut him down.
Yeah, two things just fell apart that put Jeff just too far behind.
Yeah, because this is like a completely different game if Jeff gets
6 Rico.
Well, that or like 3 secrets even.
Yeah, 3 secrets. Because he committed to the bosses, right? He did Rico 5 instead of Gelato 1.
Yep.
Mr. Safeman Danny gonna split play everything in row 1 at this point.
Jeff be swinging. Oh, god damn it, Danny.
Yeah. Danny's he's the I play safe and split every possible goal I can at the last section of the match, man. So he's probably gonna do Pianta. Well, he's thinking like, oh, Jeff must be doing Gelato right now. Which technically Jeff is ahead. He has Gelato 1 in the hit and done. But yeah, I think Jeff is gonna let it play out.
No, Jeff did not forfeit.
Yeah, Jeff has not officially forfeited.
Yeah, Danny is see, I told him to swing back and forth on the swing for us, so now we can all JeffCo happy together.
And hopefully got stuck on the boxes. It's the best way to fail getting the chomp in the water.
I did tell him.
And backflip into the void.
Oh. The swing set killed him. No.
Dude, swing sets are evil. Shine Gate?
Yeah, he's gonna do Shine Gate now.
People are alive.
You just messaged me, why do Danny's win cons take 10 years?
I'm pretty sure Jeff knows damn well right now that Danny's doing Piano 16 too.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, I bet he knows.
Yeah, heartbreaker for Jeff and Jeff fans. I know Jeff really wanted to win this set. And at least this game, for sure. That would force a game 3. But I give huge props to Jeff for going for a 9-goal route in this card, because I didn't see that route starting out, and it was actually just huge IQ, in my opinion.
Yep.
Danny just made it an actually impossibly insane call to go for 6 Rico when he did.
Yeah, I asked Jeff what Danny's doing right now, and he's like, he's doing 16 from Pianta.
Yeah, now he's gonna go do Gelato Hidden, and then he's gonna come back to Pianta, and he's gonna go to Gelato 1R.
God damn it, Danny. He actually went to 1R. God damn it. Danny, stop.
I'm telling you, Danny is the guy who definitely splits play harder than any other person I've ever watched.
Yeah. Nobody
Right?
splits
Like,
plays
I mean,
harder.
imagine if Jeff actually had Gelato Hiddens, right? And then he clicks Sandbird. Like, he clicked 2 Gelato Hiddens, right? And Danny's like, okay, well, I have Sandbird. Jeff clicks Sandbird, and then he was already had in Pianta. Like, I mean, there is a world that happens, but it's not this one, so.
Nope, definitely not this one. Jeff is now doing Fruit Ladies.
If Danny actually goes back to Pianta here, I might just be like, dude, just do the hidden. But I will not, even though I want to.
Yeah, he's gonna triple click.
He's gonna delay Sandbird Blues and then click on the thing. Oh, nice, Jeff got the out of bounds blue.
Fuck. No, he's gonna go grab it out of bounds. He bonked.
Let's go, Jeff. Okay. Danny's gonna put us out of our misery and do two Gelato Hiddens.
Okay, but is he?
Or...
No, or he's gonna go to the hidden.
Sandbird?
He's gonna unlock the hidden and then enter Sandbird.
Jeff in the bingo sing chat just said, Danny, you're the goat, let's click something. Yeah, Jeff definitely respects Danny and wants to forfeit, but he's not gonna forfeit out of the victory Danny earned. There's the 2 Gelato Hiddens click. GG, a 3-2 match.
I was legit scared. I can't wait to rest my voice after this.
See if we can get our players in for an interview. Understandable if no.
I think Jeff will. Hi, Jeff.
Welcome, Jeff. GG's on the match.
Oh, GG's.
How was the last 10 minutes of waiting?
I just wanted the match to be over, so I knew it was over. Ever since I lost 6 Rico, I knew it was over.
Jeff, I just want to say I respect you very hard for going for a 9-goal route. Welcome, Danny. GG's on your victory.
Hi, Danny. GG's.
Sorry about that. I was just very scared.
No, don't be sorry. I'm just memeing. I couldn't contest anything, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, I figured, but I don't know. Was a slight chance you overdelayed Wiggler for some reason with the 5 bosses?
No, I didn't. That's so basically 6 Rico was a snipe by like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
And pretty much, I think I lost the game from there because I was just gonna do 6 Pina Shines and hope you were just ignoring it because that was like my only way back in. I felt like.
How close was that? Because
it wasn't that close.
I was like halfway through Pina 3, but I did 2R, so I had like 4 shines, 3.5 shines, whatever. I was just hoping you would just do literally everything else, and I would just somehow. Yeah. I thought that was my only way back into the game.
Yeah.
Because I was behind a 13 Delfino. I didn't even think I could win row 5 anyway.
From what we saw in the booth, you needed to do Delfino 100s to block 200s to force Danny to just suffer through Goldberg for at least even a minute, and then just hard commit Gelato as your 5th boss.
Yeah, I was actually going to, when I was like doing the Gelato birds, I was about to just commit to Wiggler, but then the birds just irritated me, so I got the hidden, and then I just was like, I need 8 from 1, and I just left.
Yeah, if you got the secret there instead, it would have been much cleaner.
Yeah, it would have. But I knew because I
like,
didn't have that halfway into the match, I was like, you know what, I just can't even contest Gelato anyway.
Yep.
So it was just a painful match for me. I played like fucking trash.
No, you did not. Shut up.
The Bianco 3 death. That
Sure,
Bianco
it may have
threw
cost
me.
you, but you played an insane round. And honestly, Danny just made probably one of the greatest calls I've ever seen in a bingo match to stop doing Pinna and go finish 6 Rico when he did. Because that would, if he didn't do that, he would have lost. Period.
Yeah, I
So.
should have delayed 5 from 2 probably.
Yeah, I was about to do 6 Rico. That was always in my plan. I was gonna do it after Pinot 1, but then I decided that, well, I'm 1 shine away from 3 secrets, and I would assume Jeff thinks it's safe because I haven't shown anything in Rico. So, yeah, I had 4 enemies when you clicked 5. I was entering Gelato, so I assumed you did Bianco. So
let me tell you a story, Danny. So I open the mat. I get the worst spider in Bianco 2 I think I've ever seen. That like still barely reached. So I had like a 1035 Bianco 2. Then I died in Bianco 3 because my controller felt like dropping 2 spin inputs for no reason. And so I literally exit area in Rico 3 to make up the difference at that point. And I fell trying to get the Rico 3 rocket. So after I fell, I was just like, wow, I just completely botched this game.
Yep.
So I just exited area, and I honestly thought I lost from there. And I think you outrouted me still, but the 6 Rico was not. It probably shouldn't have been as close as it was if I played like a human.
Yeah, I mean, if you get 6 Rico, you win.
That's how I felt.
I just you have 7 birds. I mean, you need to suffer through Rico hundreds and 7 birds, but you can make that call after you win 6 Rico.
Yeah, I think Danny outrouted me and played better. I think I kind of beat myself with gameplay a little bit.
Yeah, my route was very risky. I was banking on getting 6 from Rico, so maybe I shouldn't have done Pina 2 before it, but I thought, yeah, you would not rush it, so I got pretty lucky that I was a snipe.
It really sucked that I had to exit area Rico 3, because if I got that shine, I would have just been in a really good spot, I felt like.
Yeah,
but
I thought I could contest maybe road 2 if you did, like, I don't know, some Pina. I maybe got 5 from 2 with Pina and Rico, but yeah, the bosses with 5 from 2 was decent. I just did not. At some point, I was just going for 1, 4, and 5. I didn't care about 8 from 1. Didn't care about bosses.
Yeah,
and also
Danny
still made a good call to finish 6 Pinna when he did, because if he pushed it off right for like row 1 or
I knew he wouldn't push
5,
it off. I didn't think I was gonna win it. I thought that was my only way back in at that point. So
yeah. The only hope is if he committed the 200s first.
I was hoping he'd just commit to like anything at that point, because
no, it was the biggest split play. I think Danny did like 4 Delfino shines before he.
I was hoping he
100.
would just do like gold birds or 200s or 13 from Delfino. I was like, I felt like that was my only way back in, was just do a JJ and hope I can win 6 Pinna.
Yep.
So I don't know. Maybe there were like technically ways to get back into it, but from my point of view, that was the only way back in the game.
Yeah, the only one that maybe could have worked is a row 5 play. It's still very risky, but there's a realm it works.
How many blues did you have? Because
I have close to 30, but like I just didn't really see myself.
Yeah.
How do you have 40, 50?
I have 50. I traded 30. I was pretty confident in getting 13 from Delfino as a backup.
I did not think I would win 13 Delfino at all, unless maybe instead of Pinna shines, I just hard commit Delfino shines, but just I didn't really think it was realistic, especially if you were, as I'm finding out now, split playing everything. There wasn't really a chance to get back in.
Yeah. Did you think I had Bianco, by the way? Because I got 15 M's and exit area. Never did Bianco 2.
No, I didn't think you had Bianco. I even thought maybe... I thought it was like anything but Bianco. I was like, maybe it's Pianta 1. Yeah. Maybe it's... Even Pinna. No, it wouldn't be Pinna at that point. When was it?
Yeah.
15. It could have been 2251, yeah. Yeah.
I thought you may think I was... I did Bianco because you got 2 rockets pretty decently fast. But
I realized after a while you didn't start Bianco.
Oh, okay.
I was kind of contesting 3 secrets, not really. I got the bird and then I would have done Bianco 6, but you clicked it as I got the bird, so not really close still. But
yeah, if you just exited area there and did 6 Rico, it's like, okay, that's good.
Yep.
But like I get why you were there, because there is the 3 secrets potential. Obviously, you still want the bird. It was just like, you probably could have just made a call and say 5 from 2 isn't contested at this point. I need something else. But obviously, it's hard to make that call.
Yeah.
So
I feel like from my perspective, I just having to exit area in Rico 3 just really screwed me. I felt
that definitely didn't help, because we were like, okay, you're in a good spot, and then we found out later, because there was some stream lag, that you exited area, and we're like, oh no, this becomes worse now.
I had to. Danny said he was about to win 5 enemies, right?
I was like, I think I was
30
entering
seconds,
Gelato. Yeah, maybe 20.
20. Yeah, I mean, like, I had to climb up for the rocket again, and
You probably could have still grabbed the shine and then grabbed the rocket in 4.
Yeah, I mean, even then, though, I feel like that...
It would have been pretty close.
It would have been very close still, but...
I don't know. I was so demotivated after my controller didn't feel like working in Bianco 3. I was so out of it from there. I was
knew from there, from the Bianca 3 death, that it was going to be an uphill match, which it happens to all of us. It does not feel good to die early in a bingo match at all.
I mean, I don't care if it's my fault. I don't care, but like because I dropped spin puts, I was just angrier. I was like, okay, what could I have really done about my controller dropping inputs? But...
And losing 6 Rico was a heartbreaker. It definitely was just like you just had to like hard commit Gelato and hope Danny did not beat you to Wiggler/5 bosses at that rate.
Yeah, I mean, I could have
up on row 4.
I could have routed my way out of the hole, but it was just kind of hopeless.
Yeah. Did you think 10 yellow buttons was Gelato or Pina, by the way?
No, I read it as Pinna, because I knew you had Pinna too.
Yeah. Okay, makes sense.
So I didn't think you would do Wiggler.
Yeah, that's fair. I clicked 3 secrets, yeah. I thought I would just, I don't know, maybe scare you to Gelato.
I knew where you were most of the time. I just couldn't really do anything about it, was the issue.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
Like, your route was good, it's just I couldn't really beat it, because I just needed to be a little more efficient and not die. But oh well, he still outrouted me for sure.
Yeah, the 6 Rico was like the crucial goal this match. Maybe could have focused before. I also maybe did a lot of blue coins or Pina too, but
you did a lot of blues.
Yeah, so it's unfortunate that you lost it first gameplay because I think I didn't prioritize it enough.
Yeah, you definitely over-prioritized blues a little bit.
Yeah, I just thought Jeff would go to 6 Pina shines and before 6 Rico shines because I thought, okay, he has like at least 3, and he doesn't know I have anything in Rico, so who knows? Maybe the 3 secrets, it's Bianco, Gelato, Pina for some reason, so I don't know.
Yeah, no, I mean, I just needed 6 Rico, really, and there were ways I could have still gotten 6 Rico, but then I might lose 5 enemies, so it's like, okay, that's just kind of a trade-off at that point, so didn't really see how it would change anything. So I defend my exit area in Rico 3. I didn't get any blues in like Rico 1 or 2. I just couldn't afford anything after that. I thought Danny was going to do what I was doing, honestly.
Yeah, and that would have been the safe. I think that was... I think the start was better for you.
Enemies Rocket Sims. I thought that was like the obvious play. I had a route in mind with row 3, 4, and 5, ignoring Bianco, but I lost 2 enemies, and then I had to go to row 1 as a backup. I also got 15 Ms to just maybe scare row 2, although I had no plans on getting it.
No, I wasn't actually too focused on 15 Ms, because I was thinking if you were doing what I was doing, I'm just going to ignore Ms, and hopefully I can just win the other stuff.
Yeah, I was just getting total blues, because that was the goal I wanted, and just go to 15 Ms to maybe think I was contesting row 2. But
Which, initially I was like, damn, I wish Jeff got M's. And then Jeff just like did not get any blues other than enemies, and it worked out. I was like, damn, Jeff's a genius.
Nah, like I was going to do that whether I died in Bianco 3 or not. I was thinking if we're racing, I can cut time on him by not getting the Rico 1 M's, by not doing Rico 2, not even getting the Bianco M. So that was kind of my logic with that. But, oh well. I don't think I routed that badly. I think it was just kind of 1 or 2 goals that I really needed to get.
Yep.
And that's how row control goes.
So, with that, Danny taking a 2-0 victory over Jeff, and we'll be moving on into the semis. In Division 1, Jeff ends his playoff run in the top 6 of Division 1.
I'll take that. I'll honestly, I'm not even upset with my placement this season. I thought I was not overseeded, but I thought 4 was a little little hard to play up to. So tied. Am I tied for 5th or am I just 6th? How does that work?
You're tied.
Tied 5th.
Yeah, I only moved down 1 placement then, so I'm chilling. I think I had some good matches at the end of the season, so can't complain too much.
Danny, do you expect Ramato to pick you, or do you expect him to
Uh,
throw you away to the wayside to play against JJ?
yeah, I got no clue what.
I think Ramato's gonna pick Rasmus or Despin. No way he
Yeah.
picks Danny. I don't see it. I would
Yep.
be amazed. I'd just be like,
Danny
Ramato,
is
you
playing
good?
JJ. I would be amazed if he didn't.
Hey, Danny JJ matches are pretty good, so I hope that happens. I'm looking forward to those.
Yeah.
But yeah, GG's Danny. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, GG's well played to both of you. Both matches really close. Just
Yep.
a couple of things that could have gone differently, and then we'd be with a 2-0 from Jeff, or even a 1-1
Yeah,
right now with Game 3
essentially-
happening.
No, they were
Yeah,
definitely
essentially,
close matches. Like I don't feel like a 2-0 kind of says the whole picture. I feel like they were close. I
Yeah,
think
it was like 1 goal difference in both matches. So
This row control match was one of my favorites to watch all season. So
I thought it was good. Like as I was doing, it's really sad. As I was like getting Rika 6, I'm like, if I get this, I win the game. And I was like, oh, I'm winning. Like when I got the 8th coin, and then I looked at my screen and I was like, oh, yeah, I lost. Then I cried. I didn't actually cry. A little bit.
Yep.
Pain.
All right.
That is all today. What do we have tomorrow?
We have Mars versus May. We have Haywire Tomato for 2 matches potentially. Jeff, Danny is dead. Kipo. And then Rasmus versus Despin game 1 to end it.
Yeah.
And then yeah, so that'll be it for today. Tune in tomorrow at 12:30, right? 12:30 EDT.
Yes. Something like that.
Reek, the restreamer, will be playing I don't remember what he called it. A trailer for Bingo-thon Winter 2021 to close this out. So enjoy the interview. Enjoy the trailer.
Yeah.
That's the word I'm looking for.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, and thanks.
Stay tuned for bingo action.
On November 26th, the next part of the saga begins. For 3 days and nights, we take the high ground. For 3 days and nights, we ask you, are you not entertained?
Alright, say it with me now. We have successfully hit $2,000 raised for Fred Hunt.
You are funding the next big idea.
For 3 days and nights, we are Bingo from Winter 2021.
Baby.